Hello again, it's Omar Oakes from the Media Leader Live at Connected TV World Summit 2024, and I'm pleased to be joined by Maria Ingold. I had to get you at the Media Leader Live today because who better to ask about what's been happening, because you're very good at summarizing so well what we've heard at the conference, and you actually presented a session about AI and TV distribution. So please tell us, what did you talk about?
So I'm trying to make artificial intelligence easy for everyone in our industry to understand. So the first thing I did was explain what artificial intelligence is, that it's a bucket, includes machine learning, includes these other things, and make it really relevant to our industry. And then I explained a little bit about what are some of the practical use cases that we're seeing in industry along creating, enriching, delivering, and engaging. What if AI could save you 25%? But still maintain that perceived visual quality? And then I went into detail about what you can actually do around compression and decompression. And how, I know that's all very deep, right? But all the things that we can do outside of using codecs. So you could do pre-coding, or you can do super resolution, for instance, that can help you reduce bits. And that helps you be more sustainable, provide a better quality of experience, and save money.
I mean, I know very next to nothing about how broadcasters, operators would approach this. I would just assume that they've got all this covered. I mean, talking to these kinds of people, what's the common question you get when you talk to them about this?
Well, it's interesting. For artificial intelligence, the thing that I'm providing that's most useful is these use cases. How are people using artificial intelligence successfully? Because it's a bucket term and everybody thinks it's generative AI, but it's not. We've been using artificial intelligence since 1965. We use it all the time in things like recommendations. We use it for targeted advertising. So it's something that's really prevalent that we're already using, but it's now looking at, what other things are possible. So you could use it, for instance, for niche sports. You can do something that does object and facial recognition and tracking while providing feedback on what's actually happening, and do that as an automated sports broadcast. And that makes niche broadcasting possible for those sports, for instance, and that's using artificial intelligence.
And what do you think more generally trends for connected TV? What do you think we're going to see over the next year, few years? What are people talking to you about? What do you think is going to happen?
I'm really biased. I think there's going to be a lot about artificial intelligence, right? I think as we start to understand it more as an industry, that we're going to start seeing the applications of it and how that can help us. But I want to make sure that we're not just using it as a magic term and as a magic solution, that we're thinking about how it can actually genuinely help us solve problems. But I've been coming to Connected TV since the beginning, and this is absolutely one of my favorite shows.
Well, good, and it's pleased to
and
hear.
It remains that, right?
Hopefully it remains that.
Yeah.
And I can't let you get away without, come on, reveal your secret. How do you manage to kind of come to our talks and you're able to put up these LinkedIn posts with these really kind of well done summaries of kind of the main points? You're using an AI transcription tool, surely.
No.
How are you doing it so quickly?
It is literally me on my phone just typing. And I don't know, I've been doing it for a couple of years now. It's what I call my karma give back, because I'm a speaker as well. I know what it's like to be a speaker and go, was anybody listening? And it's just, there's a lot of really interesting key points, and I just try to distill down and make all the speakers look good, to really pull down what people are saying. And it really helps keep this conversation alive. It gives everybody something to share, conference organizers something to share, and it keeps me really awake and alert and curious about what's happening during the show. So I do it for me, and then I share it with everyone else.
Yeah, well, we're pleased that you do, because we put on these conferences, Connected TV World Summit, Future of TV Advertising Global, the future of media in October, sorry. We put on these conferences because we're passionate about media, and they're big conferences, and we don't want just people to turn up and consume the stuff on the day and forget about it. We want to have conversations about it that go all year round. So we're really pleased that you do that.
Keep inviting me. I will keep doing it, and I love this. So thank you so much.
Great, and thank you very much for watching, if indeed you still are. But thank you very much for the Media Leader Live at Connected TV World Summit. If you like this video, please subscribe. The Media Leader is the UK's leading source of analysis, opinion and data for people who work in advertising and media.